Hello everyone, this is Void Spirit. I'm here to bring you guys amazing fanfiction that you will surely enjoy. But before we start, please subscribe and like the video for more amazing content.
CH62. Start of War Part 1. After Rimuru and the other rescue Rive and Sol, they immediately teleport outside the Empire to meet up with the others. After they arrive on the meeting place, Rimuru, Hajime and the girls walks towards Shia with Shizuku, Kuki and the others. Rive and Sol, are you two alright? Shia asks while running at the two. We both are fine. Shia, boss and leader, reschedule us just in time. While the three are talking, Rimuru decided to talk to Shizuku. Hey Shizuku. But before he can finish his sentence, a black katana swing toward his head, but Rimuru stop it using his middle and index fingers. What was that for Shizuku-chan? Rimuru asks Shizuku, whose face are red as a tomato. You may ask, why does Shizuku's face are red like a tomato? Well, it's because Sakura told her the real purpose of Rimuru making her wear an embarrassing mask. Don't you? What was that for? Me, you play a prank on me to wear that mask? Shizuku said, continuing her attack to Rimuru. Wait, it's a misunderstanding, Rimuru said while dodging Shizuku's attacks. Misunderstanding on what? Sakura-chan said it to me. Wah. Sakura, why did you tell her? Rimuru asked Sakura, but she just ignored him and continued to watch them. Rimuru once again stopped Shizuku's attack using his hands, but this time Shizuku activate black lightning, but Rimuru just stands there as if nothing happened. What, why didn't it work? Shizuku said while looking confused. Well, I had an all elements resistance, so it won't work on me, Shizuku-chan. After a while Shizuku finally calmed down and Rimuru was complained to Hajime and the others. Why didn't you guys help me? Rimuru said to Hajime and the other. Well, it's kinda your fault for trying to prank her, Hajime said. What? Rimuru said, well, Master deserves it, Seal said to Rimuru. After that Hajime and Rimuru step on the airship to get back to the Seas of Tree. While they are heading back, Rimuru receive a thoughts communication through the soul corridor from Diablo. Yes, Rimuru, or should I say Seal, managed to reconnect the soul corridor between Rimuru and the black numbers. Rimuru-sama, there had been a pest that declared a war on us from the other continent. What are your orders, my lord? Diablo said. Ah, Diablo, well, if they attack, defend Tempest at all cost, and you are free to do on what you deemed necessary to win, Rimuru said. As you wish, my lord, we shall bring you victory. Ah, don't forget about my gift to her, Rimuru remind Diablo. You may ask, what gift is it? Well, it's a night rose and blue crystal rose that Rimuru found on one of the planet that Rimuru had been to. Rimuru knows one individual that loved the said flowers, and that individual is still sad after the flowers gets wiped out because of some dragon who rampage, and Rimuru can't stand on seeing her sad, so Rimuru also try to find those flowers on other worlds to grow them when he returns. Yes, my lord, I have already sent someone to send it to her, Diablo said. Good, then I'm looking forward to the results, Rimuru said and cut the communication. Master, did you also feel that? Seal asked. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's them. Asterisk sigh, they both never listen. I told them that I'll come back once I find Shizu-san, but. Before Rimuru could finish, Seal spoke. Well, it's understandable, even I would do everything to find Master, Seal said while blushing. Well, let's find Shizu-san so that we can go back home already. Seal, how is the progress on your research? Rimuru said to Seal. It's almost complete, Master. Once it's finished we can. Before Seal could finish, Sakura, Chloe enters the room. Asterisk asterisk asterisk, in Tempest a whole fleet of metal warship are heading towards Tempest, or more specifically the coast of the Eastern Empire, to begin their invasion. In the meeting room in the Empire, multiple individuals are having a meeting. Some of them are representative of other countries like Dwargon, Sarian, and the Western nation. So they finally made their moves, said by Benimaru. But are you sure that we can hold the battlefield here in the Empire? Velgrand-sama, said by Shuna. It's no problem, but we also want to join in the conquest on that shield continent, said by Velgrand. Well, I don't have an issue with that. How about the other countries? Asked by Benimaru. I don't had any problem, said by Gazel. Same here, said by Raymond. I also had no objections, said by Elmisia. Then it's settled. Tempest and the Eastern Empire will take the front line while the other will protect this continent, said by Benimaru. Everyone had no objections since they know the capability of Benimaru ever since the end of the Tenma War. Diablo, what does Lord Rimuru said? Benimaru asked. Lord Rimuru give us the full freedom to act as we see fit, and Lord Rimuru also ordered us to win, Diablo said. And those they continue to prepare to intercept the upcoming attack from the Shield Continent. Asterisk asterisk asterisk, meanwhile in the Shield Continent, on a certain base in the other side of the mountains, many people had been running all over the area. Sir, we got a report from our spy in the capital and also from Sir Roy, said by one of the soldier of the resistance. What does it says? Said by one of the officers. We got a report saying that a war had been declared and they send an army of 100 ships towards the other continent, and we also confirmed this true Sir Roy who is in the other continent, reported by the soldier. I see, good job, prepared our troops. I feel like this can be our chance to change everything, said by the officer. Understood, said by the man, and leave the room. Miss Shiraori and Miss Kurumi, may I ask for both of your assistance on this matters? Of course, you already help us a lost Adam-san, said by Kurumi. I am grateful for your help. Once everything is over, I'll prepare a ship for both of you to go to the other continent, said by Adam. Still, your way of thinking feels like you already know that we are going to win, said by Shiraori. Well, negative thinking won't help, right? Said by Adam. Hey, and those that the resistance along with Kurumi and Shiraori start to make a plan on how to overthrow the current leaders of the Shield continent. ******** In the Holy Empire of Ruberios, a chamber up in the mountains seats a lonely girl. She had a long sliver hair and wear a black Gothic-style dress. Her red eyes glows in the dark. She is one of the 8-star demon lords, the ruler of the night, Luminous Valentine. Yup, I change her title, but she is still known as the Queen of Nightmare. Knock knock. What is it, Louis? Said by Luminous. My lady, a gift had arrived. Diablo Dunno said that it's from Lord Rimuru, said by Louis as he opened the door and entered. A gift from my love, you say? Luminous asked. Yes, here, my lady, Louis said while giving her a small box. Luminous opened the small box, and a ring with a red gems in the middle or inside the box, along with a letter that says, Dear Luminous, I know that I have left the Cardinal World for a long time to set on my journey, and I promise that I will come back after I am done. I know that I haven't been able to spend time with you since the day I left, but I hope you can forgive, and I brought a present for you. This ring is enchanted with magic. It's like a storage, and the items inside will come out once you pour your magic onto it. I hope you will like what's inside this ring, and after I'm done, I will make up for the days that we haven't been together along with the others. Your beloved Rimuru. Yup, I don't know how to write a letter, so please bear with it. I thought he forgot about me, Luminous said as she poured some magic power to the ring, and it glow, and 2 different flowers came out of it. Luminous ring faction is a storage, and it also faction the same as Chloe's necklace. You may ask, how did Rimuru and Luminous got together? Well, it happened after the Tenma War when Chloe confessed to Rimuru. Luminous, being Luminous, she didn't like how Chloe is so attached to Rimuru, and she always challenged Rimuru to a fight to give Chloe back to her, but she always lost, and as time goes by the two became close to each other. Of course, Chloe saw it too and gave Luminous a push to confess, and she also got engaged, but like Chloe's engagement, only few people know about it, such as the Black Numbers, Louis, and a few selected personnel. Wow, Luminous-sama, isn't that a night rose? Louis asked while his eyes are opened wide. Yes, I thought I will never saw this flowers again, said by Luminous. And the other one is blue crystal rose, Louis said as he used appraisal to see what kind of flowers these are. As the name said, it's blue crystal rose. Rose is basically a crystal rose, and it's called blue crystal rose is because when it's night the rose will glow blue. Louis the First want you to plant this 2 flowers on the night garden, and be careful with it, said by Luminous. As you wish, my lady, said by Louis as he left the room to plant the flowers to the night garden. I thought that I would never saw those flowers again. I am grateful, my love. I await your return, Luminous said to herself while holding her chest. Meanwhile, Louis, who left the room to plant the flowers, dumped to his brother Roy. Yup, Roy didn't die in this. Oh, don't be confused by the vampire Roy and the human Roy. I'll find a way to address them differently to each other. Hey Louis, that flower, isn't that a night rose? Asked by Roy. Yeah, it is. This flowers are given by Lord Rimuru as a present for Lady Luminous, said by Louis. I thought I would never saw those flowers again, said by Roy. Yeah, same here, but Lord Rimuru managed to find it. Agree. When Lord Rimuru first come to Luminous-sama's life, she been very different. Hell, I still can get over on how Lady Luminous change after her evolution, not to mention her eyes change. Yeah, same here. Let's just do our best for our lady's happiness. Luminous evolve when she drink or suck Rimuru's magicule. She evolve into true ancestors, and when a true ancestors are in love, their eyes will turn to crimson red, signaling that they are ready to mate. And Luminous also grows a pairs of black wings due to her ultimate skill. Luminous also gained new powers during her evolution, like her unique skill Vampire Lust, which increase her power by 100 folds when her beloved is within 40 kilometers, and her ultimate skill Lustful King Asmodeus became the ultimate skill goddess of the night Nyx. Her status are like this. Name, Luminous Valentine. EP. 389,100,920, with here ultimate and unique skill and still increasing, plus 7 million with here Night Rose Sword. Divine Protection. Void Crest. Age. Irrelevant. Appearance, 16 to 18 years old. Gender, female. Species, true ancestor. Titles, Queen of Nightmare, Ruler of the night, Vampire Queen, God Luminous. Ultimate skill. Goddess of the Night. Nyx. Unique skills, Vampire Lust, Species Creation. To be continued *********************************************************************************************************************ğ And yup, Luminous here is up. I'll be dividing this arc in a few parts since I can't write all of it in one go. Ch63. Start of War Part 2. On the shores of the Eastern Empire, hundreds of metal ships can be seen heading towards the mainland. On the bridge of one of the ships, a man with black hair and black eyes are standing. He is around the age of 35. He wore a white navy uniform that had multiple stars on his shoulders. He had a long sword on his hips. General, we are approaching the mainland, one of the sailors said. Good, maintain formation. Once we reach the shore, we'll immediately deploy our soldiers and begin our conquest. Yes, sir, the sailor said. You sure are excited on this mission. A man spoke up next to the commander. He also wearing a white navy uniform with multiple stars on his shoulder. Well, it's been a long time since we went out on the battlefield, Michael. Haha, I guess you're right about that, Raven, Michael said while giving a sinister smile. Those ants will be purified by us and offer the new land to our gods, Michael said. They continue to talk about the conquest of the other continent, but boom boom, a huge explosion can be heard on their left, and when the two look over to the ship on their left, they saw that the ship had already been engulfed in black flame. Sir, we are under attack by an unknown enemy, one of the sailors reported. Dom, battle station, alert all ships and scan the entire area surrounding our ships, Raven order. Yes sir, boom boom. After the sailor left, another two more ship had been engulfed in black flames. Dom, where are they coming from? Raven said with a panic face. Calm down, Raven, let's focus on finding the enemy first. Panicking won't help us, Michael said to Raven to calm him down. After Raven calmed down, he started to think about where this unknown attack is coming from, but before he can think of any, they spotted a red man standing on the shore of the other continent. The red-haired man raised his hand in front of him and a black light came out of it. After that, one of the ships exploded and the man retreated. After seeing this, Rave ordered all his men to go straight towards the shore and deploy all personnel, while some of the ships will provide them with cover fire. Meanwhile, on the other side, after the first attack, Benimaru retreated to proceed to the second step. First attack is a success. Geld, how is your side? Benimaru asks Geld through thought communication. We're in position, Benimaru do know, Geld replied. All right, now we play the waiting game, Benimaru said to himself. The plan was to let the enemy come to the shore and annihilate all the enemies that will set foot on this continent. Benimaru also uses the strategy that defeated Clayman's army. Those who surrender will be kept as war prisoners. After a few hours of waiting, the enemy ships started to duck one by one, while some ships keep their distance to provide cover for their comrades. All troops deploy, said by one of the captain of the enemy. Where is that red-hair guy that takes down some of our ships? Raven asks one of the sailor. We are still surveying the area, sir, and we still can't find where this enemy is, and there's also no sign of any army from the opposing force, the sailor reported. Dom, expand our search radius and be vigilant, Raven said. After the sailor gets out, he ordered to prepare a camp. Raven is not an incompetent commander, he is a calm person, but ever since he entered the territorial waters and set his foot on this plot of land, he started to get agitated, and he also felt that one wrong move and it can spill death. The sun had now set on the horizontal and the night sky can be seen on the sky. Is there no report yet? Raven asks while sitting on one of the chairs in the tent that they set up. Calm down, Raven. Michael tries to say something but gets interrupted by one of the soldiers. Report, we spotted a group of people a few meters away from us and they also seem to be a small platoon, reported by the soldier. Send the 1st Division to intercept those people, Raven ordered. Yes sir, the soldier followed his order and went out, while Raven is just sitting on the chair thinking something. Michael spoke. I think it's best if we move our entire army tonight, Michael said. Michael is not that smart of a guy, he always went his way using brute strength. Of course Raven knows that this guy is not the smartest, but he also had a point since nothing had happened during the entire day aside from the attack of Benimaru. The morale of the soldiers is high, they also don't suffer any fatigue since they're nothing to do. I guess you're right, let's send the army to advance and deliver a surprise attack since there's a high chance that the main army is close since there's a detached force not far from our position, Raven said. Yash, I will accompany the main force while you wait here, Michael said while giving a sinister smile. Back to Benimaru, he ordered a small group of people to act as bait led by Gobuta. Gobuta and his detached force will lure the enemy's forces to the point where Geld set up a trap within the ground. Report. I spotted a small unit of 150 people of enemy soldiers, behind them is a force 70,000 soldiers, Sue reported to Benimaru. Keep monitoring them, Sue, Benimaru said to Sue through thought communication. Gobuta, ready your troops, they're closing in, Roger Sue, Gobuta said, and order his troops to advance. They will attack the small group and retreat to lure the enemy into the trap. Then after a few hours, a soldier spotted a group of people advancing toward them. Halt, identity, you're yourself, the soldier said, but all he got was silent. One of the figure jump in the air and lunge black lighting on the group of soldiers. Everyone battle stations, one of the commanders ordered, but before they can do anything, Gobuta and his man were already in front of them and started to attack them. Dom monster, your all will be punished by our gods, said by one of the soldiers and fired his gun towards Gobuta and his group, but to the soldier's surprise, the bullet stopped in midair. That's not going to work, Sue, Gobuta said, and continued to attack using his odachi. The weapon of the Lasukian soldier are not weak, their guns can be comparable to modern guns, but physical attacks are useless against Gobuta, who had a skill called Barer that stops both physical and magical attacks. Although it is much weaker than a multi-layered Barer, it is still good enough to stop an attack that came from a much weaker person than the caster of the Barer. After a while, the main army spotted smoke coming from the direction of the 1st Division force, and Michael ordered his soldiers to advance toward the group where Gobuta and the others are attacking. After a full speed march, Michael and his soldiers reach the point where the 1st Division is, and what they saw is a massacre. Their troops are falling one by one, their comrades are falling. Marksmen, fire your gun. Mages, fire your strongest magic, fire at will, Michael ordered. The mages and marksmen who were holding their staff and guns fired at Gobuta's group. Boom boom, ah, they're here, Sue, fall back, Sue, Gobuta ordered, and they all fall back. After them, don't let them escape, Michael said. The 70,000 soldiers follow Gobuta, not knowing what is waiting for them. After they catch up to Gobuta's group, they stand in a battle formation, but out of nowhere the ground started to rumble and a huge hole appear under their feet and thousands of soldiers fall in it. All troops attack, bring victory for Rimuru-sama, ah, victory for Rimuru-sama, they all yelled and started the massacre that will shake the entire Shield continent. Asterisk asterisk asterisk. Hey guys, sorry for the late update, I've been sick since Monday and I still had a lot of school work. I hope you guys enjoy this chapter even though it's a little bit short.